Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see the message the universe wants to share with the collective today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know, please? I ran away from you and this connection because it was just too intense, and I couldn't handle how I was feeling at that time. I was just not ready for a love so great. And I do feel, for many of you watching this reading today, the intensity of this connection was very overwhelming for your person. But for some of you, I feel like in the very beginning, when you were first spending time together, they were like, woohoo, let's rock and roll, let's spend time together. But as the reality of this relationship began to manifest in front of your person's eyes, and they could see where it was going, they knew that it was going to this place of long term, and they weren't ready for that, so they slammed on the brakes. For others of you, I feel that your person was just overwhelmed with the intensity of their emotions and what they were feeling. They hadn't felt anything like this before, and you probably hadn't either. And you are more advanced spiritually than your person, so you were like, okay, yes, let's rock and roll. Let's get this relationship moving. I am ready for this because I have been waiting for you my entire life, and here we are, and we have this opportunity now to build this long-lasting partnership. But your person was behind you in terms of their evolution and their personal and spiritual growth. And they had to use this time to figure themselves out, to pull themselves up and out of this place of confusion, because they couldn't understand why or how they had feelings for someone that developed so quickly in their mind. It didn't make sense because it wasn't logical. And if your person is someone who is very logical and needs some sort of like explanation for things, of course this was going to be too overwhelming for them. Perhaps they didn't believe it was real, because how could they develop feelings for someone in this intense connection so quickly? It felt foreign to them. It didn't feel familiar. So of course they ran, they slammed on the brakes, they denied this connection and whatever else they did, because they weren't ready for this great big love that is here between the two of you. But during this time that they are away from you, they are working on themselves so that they can be ready for this love when they return to you, and you guys can start reconciling and rebuilding this relationship with each other. I don't feel good enough for you yet. Well, I feel that your person is becoming good enough for you. We all grow and evolve at different speeds. Somebody can zoom through the life lessons and get the growth that they need to kind of like move on with their lives, but others seem to take a little bit longer. Your person is becoming good enough for you. Now, you may have believed that this person was good enough for you, and this isn't something that you caused by making them feel inferior or somehow beneath you. This isn't something that you did, you guys watching the reading. This is something that they felt within themselves. They knew that they had to be able to meet you at your level, and that is what they are working on now. They want to be worthy of you and worthy of this relationship. So we have to consider as well, perhaps in the past, if your person has been involved with someone who was a very toxic, dysfunctional person in terms of a relationship, or perhaps a family member even, or even friends, people that they've been associated with, and those people constantly berated your person and tore them down and somehow made them feel inferior, that is going to be affecting them as well. They are working through all of these things to be able to find that confidence within themselves to where they do feel good enough for you, because they want to be able to meet you halfway. They want to be able to contribute to this relationship as much as you have always put in. They want to return this love to you that you have always shown them. It's just when you were spending time together before, they were not ready for you or for this connection. And this is why they ran, it's why they ghosted, and it's why they self-sabotaged this relationship and brought so many problems into it because of their own insecurities and their own fears. But they are becoming good enough for you and for this relationship. I feel broken up inside without you. I do feel that this space where you are in with your person right now is hard for them because they do love you. They do long for you. They do want to be with you. And although this connection was too intense for them in the beginning, they are wanting to welcome the intensity of this connection back into their life because they're eager to get this relationship moving forward again. Feeling broken up inside without you, they are dealing with their own level of heartache and heartbreak, and that is something that is hard on them as well at the moment, just like it's hard on you. They feel lost without you. They feel lost without your love. They feel lost without your generosity, your nurturing, your support, your affection, your caring, because you showed this person through the essence of who you are what it feels like to be loved. And without that love in their life at the moment, this person is feeling very broken up inside without you. And they are dealing with their own heartache and heartbreak, which, of course, they brought upon themselves. But this as well is what is causing them to wake up and acknowledge that they need to start coming back in your direction. I need you to keep going no matter how hard it gets. I will catch up. Now, I feel what this is about is your person saying that you are going through your own life lessons and experiences during this time that you are in this preparing for union phase, which sounds better than the separation phase, actually, and I like it much better. And what your person is saying, please keep going. I will catch up to you. Don't wait for me. Don't hold back on your own personal growth. Now, by wait for me, I mean in terms of your own spiritual growth and evolution. Of course, they are hoping that you are going to wait for them in terms of being able to get their act together and make their way back to you so you can start over again. What this is saying is your person is going to catch up to you. They want to hit your vibrational frequency. They want to be able to hit you and come back to you at your level where the two of you can have a much more stable partnership with each other, because if you are both operating at this same frequency, this higher frequency, it's going to give this relationship so much more stability and staying power to enable it to move forward to this long-term partnership, which is ideally what both of you are desiring from this connection with each other. But let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? I will come back to you one day and I will fight for this love. Yes, they will. This is about your person acknowledging that they need to catch up to you, and they are working on that. They are working through that because they want to come back to you and to this relationship, and they want to fight for this love. And by fight for this love, what that means is they want to show you that they have caught up with you. They want to show you that they are good enough for you. They want to show you that they are ready for this great big love. They want you to see that they are now ready for this connection. Regardless of how intense it was that scared them in the past, they want to show you that they are ready to embrace this deep, connected partnership that you have with each other. They are ready to embrace the intensity of this love and of this connection because they have been working towards making themselves ready to do this, which is why they want to come back to you and fight for this love. They want to show you that they've changed. They want to show you that they've become accountable and responsible for their actions, words, and behaviors that were damaging in the past. And if your person never apologized for any of this stuff, or if they were operating from a place of pride or ego or fear or insecurity or whatever else, they want to show you that those things are gone because they want to apologize. They want to show you that they're taking responsibility. They want to show you that you can trust them and depend on them and count on them to be this partner who is good enough for you and this partner that you deserve to build this relationship with. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear. Let's see what we need to know, please. What messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know about this person and this connection? Let's see what we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Emperor. Well, this is definitely someone who is going to be good enough for you because the Emperor is all about being successful, overcoming problems, overcoming difficulties and challenges, and having a lot of success in terms of being able to do that. The Emperor energy is also someone who has grown up. They are mature. The Emperor card is one of the most mature cards in the deck, if not the most mature, because this is all about your person growing and evolving to this place where they feel empowered, where they have confidence, where they feel that they can take on the world because they have grown and evolved and done the work to get to this place where they feel good enough for you and worthy of you and of this love. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Aries, this can be a place of validation for you. You don't have to be in Aries for this reading to work or resonate with you. These are collective readings and they are for everyone. Please just take from the reading what resonates and release the rest to the universe. But this is about your person standing firm. This is about them getting their act together. The Emperor is successful. The Emperor does not fail. The Emperor energy will not let you down because they have it together and they make sure that they are successful because they have a plan in place and they follow through with that plan. The Emperor energy also comes with a lot of passion. As I said, it's ruled by Aries, but also the planet Mars. So that is going to be a lot of energy coming towards you from your person as they start making their way back to you and fighting for you and for this love. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear. What else do we need to know? What is coming through, please? What do we need to hear about this person and this connection? Well, here we have the Sun. The Sun is all about things becoming so much better between you and your person. The deck I'm using today is the Mermaid Tarot, guys, so it's got a lot of underwater scenes and mermaids and things like that on it. The Sun is all about peace, balance, and harmony being restored to this relationship because your person is being awakened to the power that is within them. And they needed to be awakened to this power that's within them so that they can feel worthy of you in this relationship. That is what that Emperor energy is all about. And this is the energy of your person coming towards you. And that is regardless of their sign or of their gender. These are genderless readings. It is the energy of the reading and the energy of the card. But the Sun is all about being returned to the light. Your person being returned to the light of your love, the light of the universe, the light of their angels and guides, but also to that light that is within them, that was dimmed before, that made them feel unworthy, that made them feel unlovable, that made them feel not good enough. The light has penetrated the darkness that has been around your person so that they can feel good enough for you, so that they can feel worthy of this relationship, and healing this brokenness that's inside them so that they can find that power within them, the words and the confidence as well, to make their way back to you and start communicating with you. But this is very much about your person taking action here with the Emperor and the Sun being combined. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? The Chariot. Well, this is about getting things unstuck here. The Chariot is about success. It is also about forward movement. It is about getting the situation between you moving forward and grooving forward to the place where you can come into this harmonious partnership with each other. And the Emperor is all about being successful because the Chariot is about success as well. Your person being able to overcome what challenges and obstacles that have been in their life that have made them feel unworthy of you and of this relationship so that they can make their way back to you and the two of you can start coming into this balanced, harmonious, loving, healthy partnership with each other by building it together because this is what your person wants to do. They want to return and they want to fight for you and for this connection. And that is what they're going to do. Now, the Chariot as well could indicate that your person wants to take a road trip, or perhaps you guys are taking a road trip coming up also for some fun in the sun, perhaps, or perhaps going to visit family. And we do have the holidays. The holidays are upon us. But as well, I feel this is about your person wanting to take some road trips with you to go somewhere where there's fun in the sun, or perhaps traveling by plane or getting there through some other means as well. This is about spending some wonderful time together, enjoying each other's company. So let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here? Well, this is the Ace of Pentacles, all about starting over. Your person wanting to begin again. Now, I also feel that this is telling us that your person is going to be so much more grounded and stable as they return and as the two of you have this opportunity to start over again. This is about your person being able to lift themselves up to this higher frequency than where they were in the past, successfully doing that, because again, the Emperor does not fail. The Emperor energy will not let you down because they're not going to let themselves down. The Emperor energy does not fail. But this as well, with this Chariot, I need you to keep going. I will catch up. And that is what this is all about here with the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles combined. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What messages are coming through today? Well, this is the Three of Wands. That is about your person longing for you. It is also about them making progress towards you. And I do feel the progress in the past has been slow and steady, but with this Emperor being here, I feel like it's going to start accelerating and getting a lot quicker to where things are moving and grooving between the two of you so much faster than where it has been, because there are cards of movement here. The Three of Wands tells us, yes, your person misses you and they feel this broken up inside energy within them without you in their life, because the Three of Wands is about this deep soul longing that is within your person. We also have the Nine of Wands. This is about your person figuring out their approach, and that approach is to come towards you. But your person, with that Emperor energy starting the tarot portion of this reading, they are not going to be shy about it. They're going to come at you with a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion, but also a lot of love, because they know that it's time to act. They know that it's time to follow through, and the energy of that Emperor guarantees them following through. We also have this Nine of Cups, which is about the love your person feels for you, and they want to be able to express this love for you. It is also about getting a wish fulfilled. So throw your wish out to the universe, you guys watching the reading, because what this is saying as well is your person feels happiest when you are in their life, when you are together and you fulfill everything that they would hope or wish for or desire in terms of a partner. We also have the Fool. Well, that's about starting over. Interesting that that comes with that Ace of Pentacles card as well. This is Ariel walking out of the water for the first time on her legs because she's given up her tail so she could walk on the earth. But this is about your person getting ready to take this giant step towards you and get things moving. We also have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is definitely an acceleration of events here. I feel that things are going to start coming at you a lot quicker as soon as your person has that initial conversation with you, because this Eight of Wands is about conversation, communication, actually, but your person initiating this contact with you, reaching out to you, because they know the ball is in their court. They know they have to make the first move, and it is better for them to reach out to you, because if you are in no contact with your person, reaching out to them is not going to be successful, more than likely, if you're reaching out to them and they're in no contact and they're running and ghosting because they've got their head stuck in the sand anyway. But this is about them initiating this communication with you because they desire to get back what was lost, and they desire to start building this relationship with you again. Culmination of vision. What a beautiful card that is. And we have a lot of butterflies on here that symbol the transformation that's happening for your person as well as you and for this relationship. And this culmination of vision means that you are attaining those things that you have envisioned in your life. And I feel that this is something that goes hand in hand in this relationship with your person, because they could see where this relationship was going when the two of you first spent time together. And for some of you, that's why I mentioned that could be why they ran away. This card comes with number 35. If anyone resonates with 35, but 3 plus 5 does equal 8, supporting that Eight of Wands. But also 8 is the number for infinity. As we turn the number 8 on its side, it becomes the symbol for infinity. And there is this endless, infinite love that is here between you and your person. Higher ground. This card comes with number 20, which resolves to 2, which is a number for partnerships, obviously. But I feel that this supports, this is interesting. I need you to keep going no matter how hard it gets. I'll catch up. This is about your person looking at things from this higher perspective and wanting to meet you on this higher ground, where this relationship with the two of you will be much better, where it will be at that higher frequency, where the two of you will be able to be more openly loving, giving, and sharing of your love with each other, because your person is going to be open to all of that as you start rebuilding this relationship. Your person's going to be different because they are evolving, they are transforming, they are raising their vibration and their frequency so that when they return, they feel good enough for you. And this is this higher space where they want to meet you, where they have gone through the growth, where they have done the work, where they are able to say, I am ready for you and I am ready for this relationship and I no longer fear the intensity of this connection. Actually, I want to rock and roll with it because I don't like my life without you. I have become what I consider to be worthy for you and worthy of this relationship. And now I am coming back because I am fighting my way back to you and for this partnership. Relationship patterns. Oh my goodness, guys. I think that's a 32. I can barely see it. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And that is something that is very true. But your person has been able to recognize the need for change. That is what this indicates. Relationship patterns, whatever those relationships are, whether it is romantic relationships, whether it is relationships with friends, family who have drug us down and made us not feel worthy and made us not feel lovable, perhaps toxic and dysfunctional partnerships or relationships that they've been in the past. But your person sees and recognizes where they've needed to change, which is why they are making themselves feel worthy enough of you, wanting to be good enough for you. And remember, feeling broken up inside without you as well, but that's also been a powerful teacher for your person. This is not something that you caused your person to think or believe. This is something that was within themselves, kind of like that old record playing over and over and over, telling them that they're not good enough, that they're not worthy, that, you know, blah, rah, rah, whatever all that stuff is. But your person is working through fixing these relationship patterns because they want them to be gone. They don't want to fall back into this same kind of stuff, which is why they're looking at this higher ground and wanting to meet you where you are, in this higher space, at this higher frequency. And that will give this relationship so much more stability moving forward. Wish granted. Well, that's that 9 of Cups. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. Yes, it does. And this is about magic, effort, and results. And there is this beautiful magical energy here between you and your person, and they see it and they know it and they understand it as well, and they do want to make it real. They do want to have this positive outcome for the two of you, which is why with this 9 of Wands energy, they are figuring out how they're going to do this differently with you. They have their plan and they are going to all of a sudden one day just come boom right at you. And that boom is actually the timing on this card today, because we do have the Fool, and that says that expect the unexpected, because communication can be coming from your person at any moment, guys. All it takes is just the blink of an eye and they can press that send button. Love stories, communicating and saying what needs to be said. Yes. And this is about tough love and truth talk. So this tough love could be about you setting your boundaries with your person, telling them something along the lines of, I am willing to let you back into my life. I'm willing to have this fresh start with you, but we're not going to do all of this crazy stuff ever again, because that is setting a boundary with your person. And that may definitely be something that you are wanting to do with them as they return, and they will be accepting of that boundary because they're not going to want to be without you again, because they're broken up inside without you now. That's what is under this relationship patterns card. Loyalty. standing by each other through thick and thin. And this is about true love and devotion. Well, yes. And perhaps your person couldn't stand by you in the past through thick and thin. Perhaps when things got difficult for some of you watching this reading, that is when they ran, that is when they bailed, that is when they ghosted, that is when they created this big, huge disconnect between the two of you. This is not how it will be anymore. Because remember, the energy of that Emperor does not fail. They're not going to let you down again. They already know what it feels like to not have you in their life. They are just trying to figure out their way back to you with that Nine of Wands energy so that they can come back and the two of you can start building this relationship again. Let's see what other messages the collective needs to hear. What do we need to know, please? What is going on? Making magic. Everything seems perfect and it's not an illusion. Well, that's very much like that wish granted card, isn't it? This is about trusting and believing in love. And perhaps your person in the past could not believe in love. Perhaps they could not believe that they would ever find true love, and then they found you and it just didn't make sense to them, and because they were trying to understand it with their head instead of listening to their heart and listening to their soul. But they are definitely following their heart and soul now, because that is what's leading them back to you. And this is their desire to get back to you and have this fresh start with you. They see that you're very magical. They see that you are just everything that they would hope, dream, or desire in terms of a partner. They know that they have to break these old relationship patterns that have caused them to run from you, that have caused them to ghost, that have caused them to deny this connection, as well as act out and behave in ways that, well, were just not nice. They were harsh, they were cruel, perhaps even. But your person knows that in order to come back to you, they have to meet you at your level, at this place of higher ground. And this is what they're going to do, because they don't want to fail. They want to be able to show back up to you and tell you how they feel and show you how they feel and fulfill what you are looking for in terms of a romantic partner by your person being invested in this relationship with all of their heart and all of their soul, because they want to be loyal to you and they want to stand by you through thick and thin. This is about them wanting to be devoted to you and to this connection because they know that you belong together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching. Have a great day, guys.